Namaste. Today I'm going to read Volume 2, Book 2, Rudra Samhita, Part 3, Chapter 15, The Penance of Rain of Tarakasura in the Shiva Puran. Om Bhagavatam Mahakaya Surya Koti Samprabhani. Hariyam Tatsat. Brahma said, then that Vairangi, devoted to him, conceived the child within her body, developed in many years with its brilliance. That Vairangi, when the time was complete, delivered of a son of huge body and great strength, dazzling the 10 quarters. At the time, several phenomena of evil portent, foreboding, misery, and distress happened. When the son of Varangi was born, making the gods miserable, oh dear, the phenomena of 3 varieties indicating great calamity and terrifying the worlds occurred in the sky, heaven and earth. I shall narrate them. With a terrifying noise, thunderbolts fell along with comets. Shooting meteors rose up, making the world miserable. The earth, with all the mountains, quaked. The quarters blazed. The rivers and oceans were particularly agitated. The rough wind blew with a hissing noise. Gusts of wind with troops and tempest and dust for Bana uprooted several trees. O great Brahmin, the misty halos around the sun and the moon in the grip of Rahu became the harbingers of great fear and unhappiness. At the time, terrifying sounds that resembled those of the chariot issued forth from cracks and crevices in the mountains. Within villages, inauspicious vixens howled hideously, vomiting fires, as it were, through their mouths, along with the hissing and twanging sounds of the hootings and howlings of owls and jackals. Lifting up their necks, the dogs barked in diverse ways, producing sounds of singing or lamenting here and there. Oh dear, groups of mad asses ran here and there, braying loudly and digging the ground with their hooves. Terrified by the asses, birds flew up from their nest. In their excitement and flutter, they honked and cronked. They did not find a peaceful perch anywhere. Beasts in sheds and forests roamed here and there, in great fright, as though beaten and driven about, passing urine and shitting dungs as they pleased. Frightened cows sprayed blood through their udders. Their eyes brimmed with tears. Clouds showering putrid matter became terrifying. Idols and images of deities appeared to cry and fly up. Even when there was no gale, trees fell down. Planets in the sky clashed with one another. O excellent sage, these are similar portending phenomena occurred. Ignorant persons, though the submersion of the whole universe was imminent. Then Kashyapa Prajapati thought well and named the powerful demon Taraka. That heroic demon, with his manliness and valor manifesting quickly, grew and developed with his steely frame like the Lord of Mountains. Then the demon Taraka, of great strength and exploit, endowed with a lofty mind, requested permission of his mother for performing penance. The permission having been secured, that demon, possessing great power of illusion and capable of deluding even experts in the magical art, thought of performing penance in order to conquer all the gods. Strictly adhering to the directions of his elders and preceptors, he went to the forest of Madhu and performed a severe penance duly, having Brahma as his objective. For 100 years he performed penance with his hands lifted up, standing on only one leg and gazing at the sun. With his mind steady and firm, he observed all the sacred rites. Then for 100 years, the Lord and King of Asuras, Taraka, performed the penance, stood steady, touching the ground with the single big toe. For 100 years, he performed penance by drinking only water, another 100 years by sustaining himself on air alone, another 100 years standing in water, and another 100 years standing on dry land. 100 years he performed the penance amidst fires, 100 years in a topsy-turvy position, and 100 years supported on the ground by the palms of his hands. O sage, 100 years he remained with his head down and feet up, clinging fast to the branch of a tree, and inhaling the pure smoke of the sacrificial fire. Thus, with ardor, the king of the demons performed the severe penance duly, unbearable even to those who heard about it. O sage, in the process of such a penance, a huge mass of light shot up from his head and spread all round. It caused great havoc. All the worlds of the gods were well nigh consumed by it alone. O sage, all the celestial sages were hard hit and distressed. Indra, the lord of gods, was extremely terrified. He thought, someone is performing a penance. Surely he will usurp my position. This mastermind shall in a trice destroy the whole cosmos. All those who entertained similar doubts could not decide what to do. Then all those gods and sages consulted one another, and in their great fright they came to my world and approached me in a piteous plight, bowing to and eulogizing me with palms joined in reverence. All of them explained everything to me, distressed in mind that they were, coming to a definite conclusion with adequate thought as to the reason for the same. I went where the demon was performing penance in order to grant him the boon. O sage, I told him thus, tell me what boon you want. A severe penance has been performed by you. There is nothing which cannot be granted to you. On hearing these words of mine, Taraka, the great demon, bowed and eulogized me and requested for a terrible boon. Taraka said, O Pitamaha, if you are glad and ready to grant me the boon, what is it that cannot be achieved by me? Hence I request you for this boon. Please listen. O Lord of gods, if you are pleased, and if a boon is to be given to me, be kind enough to grant me 2 boons. O great Lord, there should certainly be no man equal to me in strength in this entire universe created by you. If a son born of Shiva becomes the commander-in-chief of an army and discharges weapons against me, let my death occur then. O excellent sage, thus requested by that demon, I granted him 2 boons and hastened back to my abode. Securing the excellent boon in accordance with his cherished desire, the demon was very glad and went to the town Sonita. That great demon was crowned the king of the 3 worlds with the permission of Sukra, the preceptor of the demons. Then the great demon became the leader of the 3 worlds. He inaugurated his commanding position by harassing the mobile and immobile beings. He duly established his suzerainty over the 3 worlds. He protected his subjects, but inflicted pain on the gods and others. Then the demon Taraka seized gems and jewels of all the guardians of the quarters. Indra and others offered under duress by them on being afraid of him. Afraid of him, Indra surrendered his Aryavata, white elephant, and Kubera, all his 9 treasures. White horses were surrendered by Varuna, the wish-yielding cow Kamadhenu by the sages, and the sun, out of fear for him, surrendered his divine horse Uchesrava. Wherever a fine article was espied by the demon, he seized it immediately. The 3 worlds became void of all valuable things. O sage, the ocean, though offered him their gems on account of fear, the entire earth became exuberant in productivity without being tilled, and yielded what his subjects desired. The sun glowed gently and mildly as not to make him distressed. The moon was always visible with his brilliant light, and the wind blew always favoring him. Whatever riches the gods possessed, or the manes or others had, were fortified by the wicked demon. Bringing the 3 worlds under his control, he declared Indra himself. He became the undisputed lord and ruled over them with perfect self-control. Dismissing the gods, he installed demons in their places. Some gods he engaged in his personal service. O sage, the gods harassed by him, led by Indra, sought refuge in me. They were helpless and extremely agitated. Footnotes. (23) It was the capital of the Asura territory, later on called Banapura, as it was ruled by the powerful Asura, Bana, the devotee of Shiva, according to De Sonitapura is still called by that name and is situated in Kamaun, on the bank of the river Kidara Ganga or Mandakini, about 6 miles from Usamata, as a short distance from Guptakasi. Here ends today's reading of the Shiva Puran. Om Prabhu Prananatam Vyom Veshwanatam Jagannatham Santabhajam Puritam Vishwabhutanatam Shivam Shakam Om Kapura Kauram Karunavratadam Sansarasaram Bhujagendrahadam Stavasam Tan Hridyaravinde Bhavam Bhavami Saitam Om Namo Bhagavate Putale Sabur Samtrambakam Ejamas Kunishti Param Urvarikamiva Padam Nechum Shamadosa Chanti Mangalakale Padrakale Kamalita Om Tua Mata Chapitatua Tua Bandusha Chasakatua Tua Vidyatra Vinam Om Hari Om Tat Sat